episode 172. Now, we have said that I was going to do an episode that is hot. It is hot. Hot. Summertime hot. Yeah, man. Basic Instinct. 1992. Starring Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone. As a matter of fact, this is the movie right here that made Sharon Stone into the star that she is right now, Jack. This is the movie that made her very recognizable. And mostly only because of one scene. But I tell you though, yeah. Yeah, if Total Recall was the movie that pretty much introduced us to Sharon Stone, this movie right here did make her into a star. Directed by Verhoeven, same director of Total Recall. So yeah. Yeah, I tell you, this movie though, this is one sexy movie. Yeah, it's a erotic thriller, but it's a neo-noir also. And yeah, the music, man, the score from the movie, by the late great Jerry Goldsmith. Yeah, it really fits. It fits. This movie though, yeah, it's circles around this cop, this detective, Nick Curran, played by Michael Douglas, investigating a murder of a rock star, and it all falls into the lap of this writer, this novelist named Catherine Trammell. I tell you, this woman, Catherine Trammell, gosh, she is smart. Man, she really played everybody in this movie. I mean, you watch the, it's 100% obvious that she is the killer. It's obvious that she is the killer. Look at it more ways to one. You can see that, yeah. Catherine Trammell is the killer in this movie. But the way that she manipulates everybody, especially Nick, I mean, yeah, she's a writer. She's a crime writer. She writes crime stories. Yeah. She wrote the book of a retired rock and roll star who gets killed by his girlfriend with an ice pick. Yeah, tied to the bed by a silk scarf. Yeah, that was the last book she read. She wrote. But then now with this current case is going on, this current investigation, she's writing a new book about a detective that falls for the wrong woman, and afterwards she kills him. So yeah. So yeah, she writing this book and she's getting this research, old newspaper clippings of Nick Curran. Yeah, he's pretty much the character in her book. So yeah, Yeah, let the manipulation commence. Huh? So yeah, yeah, she worked the police. She worked everybody, especially during the famous interrogation scene. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we all know the story about the old videotape rentals where that particular moment comes up in the scene, and suddenly you got a lot of tracking going on right here. You fix the tracking here. Yeah, they kept running it back. Hit the pause button to see, is that what I think it is? I mean, yeah, we can barely get a glimpse of it. I mean, even though we've seen it numerous of times, you've seen this movie numerous of times, we can barely get a glimpse of it. Is that what we think we're seeing? Well, I tell you, yeah, the way she, yeah, like I said, the way she just worked everybody, and Captain Tremel, she manipulated Nick so bad. I mean, during the process of her writing, she made this man actually fall in love with her, and when the when she was done with the book, later on in the film, yeah, spoiler alert. Later on in the film, she when she was done with the book, she she pretty much broke it off with and she said, yeah, she said, you're right. He was the fuck of the century. Yeah, because they 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 banged, more than one time in this movie. She broke it off with him, and yeah, this cat, yeah, he actually fell in love with the suspect. And you could see on his face that he's trying to hold it together, but he was he was about to he was about to break. He was about to break. He was so much in love with her. I mean, he was more than physical. Even though he knows that she is possibly the killer, she is a prime suspect in this entire investigation. Even though he know about this, he allowed himself to catch feelings for her. And yeah, when she broke it off, you know, yeah, he felt it. He got hit hard, Jack. He got hit hard right here. Man, oh man. But I tell you though, when the entire investigation was over, when she was done working everybody, the entire investigation was over. She made it look like that it was. Of course, she made it look like that it was one other person. I mean, all the evidence was there. They went to the well, I ain't gonna say another person. Yeah, it was another person, but it was the psychiatrist, the police psychiatrist that was acquainted with Catherine back in their college days. But yeah, all the evidence was there in the psychiatrist's room, her apartment, and yeah, that class picture. You see Catherine right there in front, and you see her right behind her, and she's looking at her. looking at her with like jealous eyes, kind of. But I tell you though, and to top it off, the psychiatrist, she was in bed with Nick, literally, physically and yeah, literally and figuratively, yeah, she was in bed with him. They were an old couple, and then they, you know, they broke up, and guess you can say that they found each other again. They got back together. They're like well, after Nick had the encounter with Catherine, he went to get on with the psychiatrist. Her name is Beth. He went to get on with Beth, and not only he had pent up sexual aggression to take out on her, but he fucked her in ways that he never did before. Yeah, she had to question him about it. But yeah, I tell you, yeah, when Catherine, when she made it look like that it was Beth that did the murders, even though we all know that it is Catherine. The end of the movie had 100% proved that it is Catherine. That the murder weapon right there on the bed, and we didn't know that if she was going to go for it, she was going to go for it. She was reaching, but she got the second thought because she actually caught feelings for Nick. So yeah, even though she was working on, even though she was manipulating them, playing this whole cat and mouse game all throughout the entire movie, even though she was working them, she did actually catch feelings for the cat too. And yeah, they discussed they were talking about their future together. What are you gonna do now? Yeah, fuck like minks, raise rugrats, and live happily ever after. Yeah, she hates rugrats. Fuck like minks, forget the rugrats, live happily ever after. So yeah, when she didn't go for the ice pick, they made love one more time or a few more times. Who knows what happened the rest of that night because the movie was off at that time. But I tell you though, yeah, this movie, yeah, oh boy, like I said, this is a very sexy movie, and it is a very, 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 you know, it's a very interesting movie to watch. Very interesting movie. I mean, Beth, she said, in regards to Catherine, she said, she's evil, she's brilliant, you know. But yeah, she's evil, and she is evil, and she is brilliant, and yeah, the way she worked the police, the way she worked everybody, damn. But yeah, this movie had so much sensuality in it, so much sexuality, so much sensuality. They had to cut this movie 14 times just so they can keep the R rating. But you can see it all in the director's cut. Yeah, Basic Instinct, the unrated version of Basic Instinct, it's out there. And yeah, and I saw it. I don't have it on video, unfortunately, but I did see it. A few years back, I did see it, and yeah, the opening scene. When she killed the rock star with the retired rock star with the ice pick. Damn, that was savage. I mean, it was savage in the theatrical version, but the way she was just putting it, to put the jam the ice pick right into him. I mean, you saw more of it. How the way she was just going with it, going, shit, Jesus Christ. The movie is sexy, but it's violent also. So, but yeah, I tell you though, yeah, this movie, man, Basic Instinct, it is a very real. Who wrote this movie? Who wrote this movie? Okay, Joe Esterhazy. Joe Esterhazy wrote the movie, directed by Paul Verhoeven, the score by the late great Jerry Goldsmith, Michael Douglas, Sharon Stone. Yeah, I tell you, a lot of big names, a lot of and yeah, the movie won the this movie is an Oscar winner, yeah, for best original score. So yeah, Jerry Goldsmith, he's an Oscar winner for this movie. So yeah, this is a hot movie though, very hot, suspenseful, sexy, violent. I mean, yeah, 1992 was a hell of a year for movies. So yeah, I tell you though, it's an easy 5 out of 5 for me. Easy 5 out of 5. Yeah, Basic Instinct, 5 out of 5. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, now next week, it's back to business as usual with some more Stallone action, but this time, uh, going to get back into that ring one more go around because it ain't over until it's over. Yeah, I think that saying was from the 70s. But yeah, check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time, Jack, you guys have a very sexy remainder of your summertime because this show is all